Welcome to our Finding a Job series. Today we're going to talk about how self-talk controls your success. My name is Patrice Rice. I'm the CEO and founder of Patrice & Associates Hospitality Recruiting. I've been recruiting and coaching people now on how to find jobs for about 25 years. I've been recognized as an expert in the job market hospitality by such publications as the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, Washington Post, HR Magazine, Forbes, and many others. I've also appeared on television news shows to discuss today's job market. Please check out my free website for job seekers, patricecareerhelp.com. You will have a live person review your resume, receive 100 free resume cards with your contact information and short bio. You'll be able to check jobs on 1,000 job boards from my one site. You can participate in weekly live seminars and ask questions. Use assessment tools to find the right career option, and much more. If you're a hospitality manager looking for a job, please apply on my website at patriceandassociates.com. If your background meets the needs of our client, a recruiter will give you a call. So like I said, today we're going to talk about listening to your self-talk. Listening to your self-talk is an important step in conducting a successful job search campaign. It's your self-talk that allows you to control your emotion and rise above challenges. When you talk to yourself, review what you're saying. Is your self-talk positive or negative? Unfortunately, most self-talk is negative and has a tendency to focus on your weaknesses, your mistakes, or your faults. If you're not currently working, it's hard to maintain the same level of confidence and self-esteem you maintained when you were employed. It's not uncommon to identify with what you do for a living. Your job is also where you spend most of your waking hours, let's face it. Do any of these thoughts sound familiar to you? I can't believe I did that. That was not a good call. I didn't mean to give that stupid answer. I know I'm not going to get this job. Why should I even apply? I'm not overqualified. They just think I'm too old. Does anyone ever return a phone call these days? Your expectations and self-talk have a dramatic influence on the actual results you will or won't achieve. The longer you are on a job search, the more you need to be aware of your self-talk. When you are feeling depressed or elated, the same things occur internally. You talk to yourself into your retrospective feelings. If you had a phone call but are then told you're not going to be brought in for a face-to-face interview, you can feel distraught and angry. If that same day another employer calls and schedules an interview with you, you now feel content and satisfied. In both of these examples, the same thing occurred within. The way you speak to yourself, or self-talk, is a powerful motivator. It can bring about tremendous changes from elation to depression. The next time you are screened out after a phone interview, you can convince yourself that it's their loss, or that this employer was not one of your top targeted companies. Then just let it go and focus on scheduling more interviews. Do not let it control your life. Think about the last time you were either happy or sad. The talking inside your head was instrumental in how you felt and dealt with the situation. You had a choice of how you would react based on listening to your self-talk. Starting today, say nice things when you talk to yourself. If you listen to your positive self-talk, you'll be amazed at how you can change your attitude, which affects how you present yourself during your job search. Positive self-talk is a very powerful thing during an actual interview process. Now we're going to go on to a self-esteem test. Because the bottom line is, if you consistently self-talk positively about yourself, you are liable to be more positive in your attitude, your confidence level, and general well-being. This could change the results you're currently getting in your job search. So I want you to be honest. These are true and false questions. And I want you to go through and answer each one of these. Pause this recording if you need to, so you can do this and think about it. You know, it's only 16 questions, and I want you to go through and look at each one. You know, are other people better off or more fortunate than me? I accept myself as I am and am happy with myself. I enjoy socializing. I deserve love and respect. I feel valued and needed. I don't need others to tell me I've done a good job. Being myself is important. I make friends easily. I can accept criticism without feeling put down. I admit my mistakes openly. I never hide my true feelings. I always speak up for myself and put my views across. I'm a happy, carefree person. I don't worry about what others think of my views. I don't need others' approval to feel good. And I don't feel guilty about doing or saying what I want. So really think about these questions. Go with your first reaction. Don't overanalyze them. Don't try to figure out what the right answers are, because there is no right or wrong answer. This is about helping you be better in your job search. So after you go through and you answer the questions, let's talk about how to score yourself. So once you do that, I want you to give yourself 1 point for each true answer. If you get 15 to 16 points, congratulations. You have a high self-esteem, which will help you come across confident in your job search. 12 to 14 points, you have average self-esteem, which does not guarantee you will always come across confident. If you have 8 to 11 points, you have low self-esteem, and that's holding you back in your job search. And below 8 points, you need to diligently work on your self-esteem. You really do need to think about this. And again, it's a choice. It's a choice as to how you're going to think about yourself and how you're going to present yourself. So please give this some thought. Take a look at these questions. See where you fit in and see how you can perhaps work on your self-talk to give you more confidence and a better chance of getting a job. I wish you much success in your job search.
Thank you. Please stand by.